Hi Taurus, welcome to Marisa's Tarot. Now, this is a monthly reading. This is for the month of August. I know it's a bit late. I'm sorry, but this is for people who you haven't had contact with, who meant something to you, who who they like you meant something to them, and now you've lost contact, and you're wondering why. So, a bit of messages for that. So, I've already picked out the cards because I have like I think 4 decks, 5 decks. I've picked cards from 5 decks, so yeah. Alright. So who could it be? I've got the Lovers card, the Hierophant, and the 7 of Cups. So one of the water signs, because you've got the 7 of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, or somebody showing the traits of a water sign. And then with the Hierophant is Taurus. I know it's you, Taurus, but this could be another Taurus you are involved with. And then the Lovers card, so it could be a Gemini. Again, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, or somebody showing the traits of a Taurus or a Gemini or a water sign. This person is with the Hierophant card here. I can understand that this person could be very religious, or could be a very organized person or methodical person. Like they do things in a particular manner, very, very obsessive with that. They have their own way of doing things, and they try not to come out of it. Like they do things in a manner, and they do it in that particular way. Very, very particular person. Yeah. This person with the Lovers card, I can say this person was like, this person had a soulmate connection with you. This person meant a lot to you. You meant a lot to this person. For some of you guys, this person could be could be this person, this relation could be a romantic connection for some of you guys. High achiever, always can't stop working, always looks for things to do. Some sorry, is always on the go, and has got a lot of aims. Sometimes can be a bit too power hungry or dominating. Sometimes can be very indecisive as well. Yeah, that's what I can understand from these cards here. With the Hierophant also, spiritual person, somebody, spiritual, religious person also. Yeah, with the Hierophant. So that's who you might be thinking about. And then your spread. I've got the 8 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Then you have got I've got a couple of guidance cards for you. Physical activity 67, surrender 91, spirituality 77, illumination, hope and happiness. Be gentle with yourself. Crystal card, you've got crocoid. Sorry, that word doesn't get in my mouth. Crocoid. And also the balance, some more guidance cards. The balance, spirituality and practicality. A fiery climax approaches. Take time to breathe out. Those are guidance cards, eh? So with the with these cards here, what I can understand from these cards here is, with the 8 of Swords, This speaks about being restrained, being, you know, asking you to do something that you would prefer not to do, or asking you to change the circumstances or change the way you do things. You were asked some things that made you very uncomfortable, not in a very inappropriate manner, but I mean, um, like, you didn't like it. Being restrained, and it brought a lot of stress as well. Brought a lot of stress, and you because you didn't know what the way is, you felt very lost, very restrained, very lost, very restrained, with the blindfolded. That's why I'm saying lost. Okay, that's why I'm saying lost. um they might have verbalized it to you that you are not too good with money, or a way of doing things, your way of doing things. They felt very immature. They might have verbalized it, and that brought a lot of grief in you. Like, that brought a lot of anxiety in you. This person meant like, with the Two of Wands, I can say that this person meant a lot. This person, whatever this person said, made, like, you respected what they had to say. But sometimes they drove you crazy. It drove you crazy, absolutely crazy. Because sometimes they want you to do things, sometimes they want you to do things in their way, and they didn't make any sense to you. Didn't make any sense to you. Which brought a lot of pressure on you. It put you under immense pressure, where you started self-doubting. You started like, you started losing confidence in yourself. I can see that you started losing confidence in yourself. That's what this card is talking about. Be gentle with yourself. You started losing confidence in yourself. You started feeling like this person is, like, you felt inferior. I can feel that, and you put a lot of pressure on yourself. The card, the guidance, that's what this card is saying. Be gentle with yourself. A lot of pressure on yourself. Also, with the seven of swords here, every time you felt you were put down, you tried to, get whatever was left of yourself, or what you felt like, whatever that situation gave you. You take things from there, and then you try to move on. You try to move on, but this person was a bit harsh on you, especially when it comes to the things they say. They were very sharp. There were arguments where you wouldn't be able to win an argument with this person. You wouldn't be able to make sense with this person, because this person always felt like they knew what they were doing, which was not always the case. Which was not always the case. To a point where you felt like you wanted to just surrender. Like, so most of the time, just for peace sake, you would surrender. You were like, you would agree with what they had to say, just for some peace of mind, just for some quietness. You don't want fights, you don't want arguments, because sometimes you knew that you were not getting anywhere. Anyway, yeah, that's what I can understand from this card here, this numerology card 91. But everything came to a great stop. I think, Taurus, I think you like, though you spoke up, some of you guys didn't speak up, because with this guidance card here, um you've got a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Full moon in Aries, the Aries energy is a very strong fiery energy, and I think some power in you, at one point you were like, I've had enough. People, my Tauruses who didn't speak up, you spoke up. You spoke up. For people who have spoken up, you spoke the right thing, which ticked a lot of no-nos for them. Like it was like, whoa, he or she is now speaking back and she's making sense, and this person is unable to take the fact that you were right. Yeah. But that was, I think that was it not only brought a sense of with this guidance card here, hope and happiness, it not only brought a sense of relief, but also a very very naive happiness in you, very naive happiness. It felt really good to speak up. It felt really good to win an argument, or it felt really good to make them actually stand there and not be able to give them, like, not give them a chance, but like they knew that what you're saying is right, and you understood that you said the right thing. Like most sometimes, or most of the times, if you were in the right, my Taurus, but they would not take that. But when you spoke up, or when you spoke the right thing, it opened a gateway. It opened a gateway wherein this person who you have lost contact understood that they can't manipulate anymore, and you on the other side understood you've come out of the manipulation, and that brought a very innocent happiness in you, very innocent happiness. With the crystal card here, the crocoite card, this card speaks about change. This card speaks about being brave, being creative, being yourself. That's what this card is trying to speak about. I think when the ice broke, it brought about a change. It brought about a good change in you, especially when it comes to your emotion, Taurus. I have a feeling that it brought a good change in you. It brought a lot of sense in yourself, in your existence. You felt illumination. You felt happy. Yeah, you felt happy. But the guidance cards are also saying, just take it easy, take a deep breath in and out, and calm down, and calm down. If you want this person back, which I don't think is a very good idea, but if you want this person back, balance in spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. What this card is trying to say is, this card speaks about compromise. A lot of compromise, which for some of you guys, I have a feeling this could be a romantic person. Like this person is somehow connected to you romantically, or this person is your partner, like romantic partner, spouse. If you need to coexist in the universe as two beings, equal beings, there needs to be a lot of compromise. There needs to be, I have a feeling that you need this relationship, if it is meant to be glued back, or if for people who are married and in a relationship and who doesn't want to break up, you are going to require a lot of effort, physical activity speaks about physical effort to mend things. And spirituality speaks about spirituality is like counseling. You need somebody, you need a third person to approach your situation and let both of you understand where your both universes are coming from, what is wrong. If when a third person speaks, that person speaks from a different angle, and a lot of what they thought was doing right was, they'll understand it was not helping the situation, or how you, my Tauruses, can deal with the situation. um, a bit more advice from a third person. That's what this card is talking about, and it is going to take a lot of effort if you want to coexist, if you want the balance, if you want to coexist. For people who, my Tauruses, this person doesn't mean a big deal to you, but to a point where this person meant a lot to you. Like, if you can excuse this person out of your life, do it. This person, if you can excuse this person out of your life, I would suggest you do. This person has a bit of a narcissistic quality, Taurus. This person you have lost contact with, very narcissistic, very, it's their way or the highway, and sometimes they rammed you, and you were like, you're a very practical sign. You did what made sense to you, and there was a lot of self-doubt brought in you because of this person. But if it is an existence that has to be compromised, you've got children, you've got, if it's a sibling, if it's a friend who you can't let go, if it's a partner you can't let go, a married spouse you can't let go, well, it's going to require a lot of physical strength, physical work, plus you're going to require counseling, or you're going to require a mediation with the third person. Make sure the third person is not going to take sides, but stands as a mediator. But it's going to take a long it's a long process. No contact is not only people who you have lost contact with. Some people do exist in our life, and we feel like the connection we had with that person is lost. Though the person is standing in front of you, you feel like that relationship or friendship is lost. That is also a no contact tarot. That is also, I consider, as a no contact. So yeah. For some of you guys, I did say Taurus, that you might be dealing with another Taurus, because you got a Hierophant card here. Similar qualities, but at the same time, this Taurus you're dealing with might have their way of doing things, a very practical way, but their way of doing things. Things can be done in your way as well, Taurus, but they think that their way is much better, and sometimes the narcissistic quality, very, very harsh, brought a lot of self-doubt in you, Taurus. Brought a lot of, like, you started questioning yourself whether you're doing things right, or whether you're, for some of my Tauruses, it did touch your self-worth, which is not a very good thing. No. So yeah, that's what I can understand from these cards, Taurus. I hope you like this reading. Please like if you like it. I have popped a whole lot of readings on my channel. Please check that out. I've popped a lot of love readings on my channel for my singles. Tarot readings for what's your ex is doing. There's a whole lot of readings. Please go check it out, and please, if you haven't subscribed, check out my channel. If you like it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading, Taurus. Take care.